positively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Sooners offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll try it again. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
To the air, it's Carr. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Sooners! And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
That's so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll go right back to the run. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out! The 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Sooners are flying down the field. Hand off from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really Job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Going for the big play. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oregon State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up 14 over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To throw, it's Carr. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Wants to throw on third down. Feeling some heat. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. From the gun, the ground game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Leaves it with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. That's caught. It's Mitchell. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Sooners with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Ellington. Dances away again. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the pass is incomplete thanks to...
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They want to just keep throwing it. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw. It's Carr. It's complete to the left. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And the returner goes down. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And more yards after contact. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Trying to find his man on first down. With the catch, it's Harris. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Pulls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll try to take it back. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
misfired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. The quick out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Sooners in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellington. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to go up top on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Complete to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown Sooners! And the stomping has commenced.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. It'll be a draw. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Harris. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Snares it outside. It's Rodriguez. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good...
Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodriguez. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Grabs it in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unleashes one deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. The play action fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defender. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. And the Sooners have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff. Strong, firm tackle. Line getting set on second down.
Brings up second down.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Movement here from the tight end.
22. Slide, 22.
They want that clock to run. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Handoff to the single back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Back to the ground with the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Sooners! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn.
He's going to throw deep right side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Just complete and utter.